All right. Let's see here. Zoltan, lay down, buddy. All right. Do you want to stay in here? What do you want to do? Hey, I know. What do you want to do? Lay down. Lay down. Oh boy. All right. So we're gonna share this out a little bit. Hi there, Rochelle. How you doing, sweetie? We're gonna pop onto the Facebook. Whoops. Okay. Come on, brain. I just had the last of my salad dressing. So now it's gone. It's gone. All right. Perfect. So how is Rochelle today? All right, let's hit that live button there. We're going to post this in the Academy of the Magical Art Facebook page real quick. And then we'll get going. Hello there, CC Unapologetic. How are you today, friend? Can you all hear me okay today? Perfect. All right, Facebook has been notified. Very well, thank you. Very well indeed. Just getting ready to start throwing some cards. We got TikTok streaming here. We got YouTube streaming here. So we are going to be reading with the Rider White today instead of the French Marseille deck. We're using the Gold Foil Tarot for our readings. And we will be just doing single card pulls or bone throws, depending on what people want. Depending on what meets your fancy, guys. So we're just going to hang out for a few minutes, get those taps up. Once again, we do have our gifting feature turned off, guys. We are on a little diamond fast for a little while here. Hi there, Matthew. But I do encourage, if y'all could be so kind, that you go and check out my Linktree and my YouTube channel. Give me a follow over there. That's where we're going to be doing subscriber benefits in time to come. So just kind of doing a phase over. Not changing a whole lot, but definitely phasing some stuff out and phasing some stuff in. Moving with the flow of spirit as much as possible. Hi there, Star. How are you today, friend? Thank you guys for tapping that screen. I appreciate it. Where's the slacker? I'm not sure. Hello, hello. Hi, Jordan. Everybody's just coming out. Hello, hello. I'm actually on my tablet again today, which is awesome. About to go live, but so you on. Awesome. Thank you for coming in and saying hello. Would you like a card for a star? Star. Okay. Well, okay. So we actually got two cards coming out. We got the 6 and the 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands came forward first inverted. I was shuffling the cards, finishing up, and this flipped over. So I was like, okay, we'll take out both of these. Defend the high ground. When you know that you're right, when you make a point, stand in that and don't let anybody push you out of that feeling or that inner knowing that you have. You texted her and shared. Well, I appreciate it. We got a few people over there in YouTube world right now, so that's awesome. Hello, everybody. It is good to be live streaming here on this platform as well as over here. Trying to multitask, which I imagine as the rooms get busier might get more and more interesting. If y'all want to do me an awesome favor over here in TikTok land, hitting that shopping cart down there and clicking on these cards. Not necessarily buying them, but looking at them. It's very helpful to us. Yeah, hi there. Let's see here. Yeah, absolutely. Hi there, Kayla. Let's see. Hi, I just saw you come in, sweetie. Thanks. Hope you're doing well. Thank you, you too, sweetie, and enjoy your live. Um, it takes time. It takes time and it takes healing, right? But I pulled three cards for your friend. First, we have the star coming forward for you. The star is followed by the Eight of Cups, and the Eight of Cups is followed by again the Seven of Wands coming forward. So you are making progress. You are healing. Healing is a journey. It's not just going to be like a light switch flipping over. It's going to be a process of repairing that which has been broken and reestablishing the trust that you two have with each other. And as you do this, you're going to be able to reestablish that foundation and find yourselves engaging in something new with each other, something new and something meaningful. The purple deck is just as awesome. I have thought about requesting a purple deck because I haven't used a free sample of these. So why not? Thank you for the emotes. Yeah, I bet. That is something that will be helped with trance work. Trance work and going inside and working on releasing things from the subconscious state, which is where that trauma is lodged, right, guys? When we get hurt, when we go through traumatic situations, it gets lodged in the subconscious aspect of ourselves, and that's where we have to do our healing. CC, may I have a card, please? Of course you can, friend. So CC Unapologetic over here in YouTube is asking for a card. We had two come out. I tried to pull one, but two came out together. That seems to be a thing today. So we have the Six of Swords and the Knight of Swords on top, or I'm sorry, the Six of Swords on top and the Knight of Swords on bottom. Both of these two showing different aspects of mental clarity. When we see our knight coming forward, we know that there is action to be taken. But there is personal victory that you need to take and experience and have first, right? So we see these two cards coming forward. This is the Lord of Victory. This is the Lord of Swiftness. Knowing that we have both of these, you are supposed to have movement forward. You are actively in a cycle of forward movement, but trust and believe in the steps that you are taking and move slowly. Don't move too fast. I know it's called the Lord of Swiftness, but don't move so fast that you miss something and you trip and fall. Move slowly and move intentionally. Let's see here. Did we have any questions come forward over here in TikTok? Hello, hello, everybody. How are y'all doing? Thank you for coming in. Thank you for tapping that screen, guys. I appreciate you. 2.7 likes already. That's awesome. You said yes. Yeah, that's awesome. Movement is awesome. Sometimes it's uncomfortable. The Six of Swords is one of those cards that it's called the Lord of Victory for a reason. The Five of Swords is the Lord of Defeat, and it depicts a battle and somebody walking away from a battle, and it's really this idea of knowing when to walk away from something that isn't serving us, and when we have to allow ourselves to move on into something new, which can be painful or can be unpleasant, but it's necessary and it's something that we have to do in order to allow ourselves to grow. This camera is mirrored perfectly, right, left hand, left hand. This one is not, and it's just messing with my brain. Hold on a minute, guys. I need to mess with some settings. It's hurting my head. Um, live chat replay. Redirect. Is there a way to fix this? Are there camera settings on this app? I don't think there are. That makes me super sad. Copy video frame, picture in picture. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Okay, I'm just going to leave it alone. Thank you for the follow, Cassandra. Hi there, Rosie. V, will I make it into College of Nursing next semester? So V over here in TikTok. So YouTube, we're going to take a quick break over here. I'm not sure who's here and who's not. We got a few questions coming in from the land of TikTok. So V asks about nursing. I do feel that you have an open door here. It doesn't feel like you've solidified that yet. It feels like you have some work to do. Try not to let the stress and the anxiety get to you because that's what's going to bog you down first. I've been around. The last week or so, I've been elsewhere doing other things. Taking some real life stuff took some priority and took the front seat. So I needed to disconnect and handle and address that stuff, and now I'm back to being able to maintain a normal routine here. You feel really nervous, sweetie. You feel nervous, and those nerves influence your ability to test with aptitude, right? Me too. I failed my medical licensure the first time with every test that I took. Driver's license, same thing. It's just it's okay. But once we learn how to get a handle on that, it becomes a non-issue. Let's see here. How is Rosie? Rochelle. The appendix of the coup would like a few cards. So I realized today, so I shaved today. So the sideburn is up higher than this one, and that is also bothering me. Just so you know. Hold on a second, Rochelle. I'll grab you next. I need to make sure I'm not logged in onto Everclear. Cool. Sweet. Okay. Let's see here. I'm well, thank you. I am well. Friends, please do remember to check out my link tree and go to my YouTube channel because I'm going to be converting a lot of the lives that I do over to YouTube over the next couple of months. A lot of the primary work. I'm still going to be here. You're still going to find me live, probably about an hour a day. But like my nighttime meditations, things like that, the meat and potato stuff that I do is going to be largely on YouTube with the Academy of the Magical Art, which is a collective group. There are a couple of people that contribute to this channel and will continue to do so, which is really exciting. So Rochelle gets the devil first, the Queen of Wands, and the Eight of Pentacles. You are absolutely in a process of self-mastery, friend. So Rochelle over here in TikTok, we have the devil coming forward first. We have the Queen of Wands coming forward. And we have the Eight of Pentacles. Now, the Eight of Pentacles came forward in reverse. So this says, do not get discouraged in your process of self-mastery. Keep swinging the hammer. keep perfecting yourself. With the Queen, you are standing in the energy of unapologetically embodying and being and standing in that light and who you want to be and who you need to be. Raven friend, I don't do health and pregnancy or legal. Hello there, Phoenix. Everybody keeps saying that. It's been less than a week. And I've been on a few times. I was on yesterday. I was on for a few minutes the day before, but I got called out for the funeral home. Yeah, I just had some real life stuff come forward. My pleasure, sweetie. That took a front seat for a few days. So absolutely, Rochelle. All right, April. Also, if you have other social medias, friends, especially to my subscribers, we have a Discord link. It's in my link tree. We have a follow train in that Discord. Share your socials, guys. Network, especially if they're related to esoterica, mysticism, divination. Share yourselves, and people will find you and check you out. And it's just great. Absolutely, friend. Just one moment. I got a few people over here in TikTok, and then I'm going to jump back over here. That's April. That's actually what made me think of that. April is on YouTube. So, April, High Priestess, Ten of Pentacles. I was like, yes, rocking out in our intuition, claiming blessing and abundance because of it. Go April, go April. And then stuck together, we find the Blasted Tower and the Ace of Swords. So we have a breaking apart of old systems for the establishment of truth and understanding so that you can further blossom in your intuition and stand in the abundance of what is waiting for you and what spirit has for you. Rock that out. Still love it for you. It's awesome. That's good. D, will T ever want to reconcile? Bones say yes, friend. Absolutely. So do Pierre, can I have a reading? Absolutely, friend. Two of Cups. Our Two of Cups came forward for you. This is called the Lord of Love. This is the joining together of two people in the spirit of companionship. I need to adjust some of my lighting, guys. Hold on one second. That'll help. So way better. So the Two of Cups comes forward and says, let's join together. Let's share a cup. Let's experience the love that can be had in between two people who care about each other. I feel that you're going to experience a blossoming in that. Um, by the way, guys, full readings are available. You can get a full reading by going to my link tree and paying $20. Otherwise, I just do one or three cards, depending on if you're a subscriber or not, or just depending on what spirit does too. Sometimes two or three cards come out on their own. Could I get a general? Yes, you can. Yes, you can, Sarah. Okay. So you, friend, are gaining in stability, gaining in the confidence and the establishment and the security that comes with having your ground beneath you. This is the Emperor. This is the Divine Masculine, and this is your seed. And your seed is coming forward as the Emperor, indicating that you are learning to have this underneath you yourself and tap into that. And as you do, the Five of Pentacles came forward in reverse. This Five of Pentacles in reverse speaks to um, hardship coming to an end. We want to see our fives come forward in reverse. We want to see these energies, which are the energies of change, often through discomfort, right? Not often, every time through discomfort with the five. Every time it's with discomfort. But the Six of Swords coming forward also in reverse says that the journey that you have waiting for you so that you can attain your success is difficult. It's being resisted, right? So correct this and embrace the journey. Hello, Arlene. Embrace the journey. Embrace what you have in front of you so that this period can come to an end. You can embody this energy, this strong energy, and right, put an end to any of the trials that you've been in, and really just make that transition in a beautiful way. Hello, hello. Little advice on my breakup with Kevin. And I'm not seeing anybody in YouTube dropping questions, which is quite okay because we got a lot coming over in here. My pleasure, sweetie. Embrace change, embrace the road ahead, especially when spirit pulls you into one of those decisions. That's what we got to do, right, guys? We got to say, hey, what's ahead of me? What is spirit showing me to do? And we got to move forward in that. Yeah, these are tarot, sweetie, and this is the Rider White deck, which is one of our older decks. I also read with the Marseille deck and the Hermetic Tarot, and the Thoth deck, but those are I don't usually gravitate out of those four. So on Miss Arlene, I'm gonna grab a drink first, though. There's a lot of different types of tarot. Would you like a few cards, sweetie? I'm gonna turn some lights on though. Absolutely, Jamie. Please do remember to be subscribing if you are asking questions, guys. That's okay. You don't have to. Um, Everybody has their own journey of belief in what they believe in, and that can be a beautiful thing just as long as we allow it to be. Um, Eight of Swords says, don't let it bog you down. Don't let it stop you. Will you get back together is not defined. It's all that is going to be directly dependent on um, how you handle it. If you allow your fears and anxieties to take the front seat and control the situation, you will not get back together. Um, let's see here. Um, I love it when people come in here all thirsty. Hey, message me. Message me. That makes me look professional. Yeah, it's that situation for you is specifically going to be dependent on how you carry yourself forward. You feel like you're very very stressed about it, and if you act on that stress, it is going to push them away. So be sure not to do that, and to just kind of embody the presence of peace and allow that to carry your decisions and your actions and your communications moving forward. Okay, so Miss Arlene has the Ace of Pentacles, the Magician, so the Ace of Pentacles, the Magician, and the Three of Wands came forward, Arlene. And all of these are beautiful energies. The Ace of Wands, right? Aces being seeds, the birthing of new ideas, new ventures coming to fruition, starting to sprout. Seed is being planted. You yourself, this is where you're standing right now, are finding the energy of balance, the ability to harmonize the forces within and without you together so that as you move forward and you make the decisions, you can do so in a place of virtue, honoring yourself and your spirit, and knowing that in doing so, the blessings of spirit are going to rest upon you. Right. The three of wands is called the Lord of Virtue for a reason, and that says that I am standing where I'm standing. Looking at what I've gained this far, very very comfortable with where I have come, and that is what is waiting for you. As long as you allow yourself to embody this archetype and be the spiritual person that you're called to be. Um, so it's not really a question to the cards, it's a question to spirit. The cards are a medium and they're a vehicle. This specific system, the Rider White system, has been around for a very, very long time. But not very 150 years, but long enough. But tarot's been around for 500 plus years, and what you're doing is you are using them as a vehicle to help an individual navigate and interpret the energy within and around them to see how they can effectively move through uh, whatever it is they're going through in a way that serves them the best. How have I been? I've been very well. How have you been, friend? I don't really do the yes or no questions. I'll use bones or pendulums for yes or no's. Sometimes I'll use tarot for that because it will give us a direct response to energy. But this is more descriptive. You've been good, wonderful. I love that. I found balance and growth over the course of time and slowly moving towards success. Absolutely. Absolutely. It takes us all time, right? And then we have things that come and test that balance and test that growth, and we allow ourselves to stay committed to that, and we move forward, whether that's financial or mental or emotional or whatever it is. We embrace the test that we experience as an opportunity to stay committed to our personal growth. And as spiritual people, this especially as readers and guides, right, Arlene? It's important that we allow ourselves to stand in that balance and embody that. So you are absolutely moving towards that success. That Three of Wands is totally screaming that to you right now. Of course you can, sweetie. You have the World, 21 of Trumps. This is the energy of completion. This is the Fool having come full circle and saying that now I am able to be in a space and a place where I can begin a new cycle. The old cycle is completed, the old season is completed, the new cycle begins. Um, Part of the thing with the World is saying, I realize that I have gone through an awakening and I might feel a little bit beat up, but now it's time to rest and see what I've gained, and that is really a good feeling to have. My pleasure, sweetie. My pleasure. Debbie wants a card. All right, what do we have for Debbie? Debbie, you have the Seven of Swords coming forward in reverse. So the Seven of Swords, if you look at this guy is holding five swords. There's two on the side there, and the story goes that he is trying to sneak away from the camp with these things. And we can interpret this one of two different ways. But the way that we see it when it comes forward like this is that there is somebody close to you that is taking from you and trying to get away from that with something. um, be very, very aware of who you are trusting and analyze and assess the relationships around you because there is somebody that is a liability. Very, very close. And it's about to get put on the table and have to be dealt with. Absolutely, Rosie. Do you have a question? You just want a general, sweetie. Definitely seen a squirrel once. That's hilarious. Um, my marriage. Oh, of course. And what is our other half's name? Nick. Okay. Um. So Rosie, I just decided to do um a full reading. We have the Four of Pentacles and the Star. The Four of Pentacles is a place of power and security. And when we see the Four of Pentacles come forward, we know that this is your energy, that you are in a space of being the foundation, while Nick is struggling with a concept of self, hope, how to move forward, personal direction. Where am I supposed to pour my energy forth so that I can feel useful and productive? And when somebody goes through, and I especially this is true for Nick, it creates a ripple. The energy between you two, the Five of Swords, the Five of Swords is the energy of defeat. So this isn't necessarily a bad thing, but like we were just talking about, the Five of Swords comes forward and says things are in a period for change, and we know that things absolutely need to move and things absolutely need to shake out and continue to change and adjust and do whatever they need to do to take their next phase. And when we see this card come forward, we know that either this can be the ending of a relationship or this can be the beginning of a new phase of an old relationship, which is what I asked about moving forward. And we saw that the energy surrounding you two is marked by the Emperor. We already talked about him a little bit. He is foundation, he is security. Oh, that's all right, sweetie. I am on a diamond fast right now. So I am just reading for the sake of reading. So the Emperor comes forward and says that you two are going to establish a new foundation. I feel that this specifically relates to Nick and says, I'm going to embody my divine masculine once more. Oh, I love you guys. I'm going to embody my divine masculine once more. I'm going to stand in the energy that I have available to me. And as we move forward, we see our short term outcome being the yawn of Horus. I love this. Um, this is like judgment. This is an awakening. This is a realization and the light of the divine, right? Embodying the situation and saying we have a new gestational period. This is the Princess of Pentacles, the pregnant princess, right? You can see that she's a child. She's gestating something new. So I feel that with this, continue to be still, Rosie. The Four of Pentacles says continue to be still and hold your ground. I'm going to take a picture of this and send this to you in Snap because I got you in Snap, don't I? And you can do a little bit of research on these cards in your own time if you want. Do remember this is the Thoth deck, so it's not going to be exactly the same as your Rider-Waite or other interpretations, but they should be pretty close. But I mean, look specifically to the Thoth deck. Rosie, Rosie, Rosie. Where is a Rosie? There you are. Sometimes I feel that it's important to take a moment and do that for somebody. And this is one of those situations. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Okay, so I need a quick drink. I'm going to check up on chats or catch up on chats, and we will resume what we were doing. Guys, could you do me a huge favor and tap, tap, tap that screen or check out the cards that's in the basket? One or either of the decks. Don't necessarily buy them, of course, but click on them because it brings people into the room. All right. Oh, thank you for sharing the live, Mystic. I have to know further. Is my brother keeping numbers? I thought that was what you were asking about. Somebody stealing from you, or being untrustworthy around you. Let's see here. Jesus, I hate you more than ever thought. Never. Okay, let's take a look here, friend. Um, just so that you can experience what tarot is, and perhaps have the veil lifted a little bit into new experiences. We'll ask about brother. Um, may I have brother's name? Shit is so hard. I feel like it's crumbling to an end, but it is. That's exactly what that is. That five of swords stuff is crumbling, and it's intellectually crumbling, and it's because he's crumbling, and now so are you, and it's just rippling. But you are the foundation point, Rosie. So be that strong stance. Is it a good idea to rekindle my relationship with Anvil? Hello there, Enchantress Pitero and Jerry. I missed two people coming into YouTube. Hi guys. Um, so yes, it would be a good idea to explore that. There isn't closure there. So even if it is just for closure, which I'm not saying that it is, but even if it is just for closure, yes, it would be good. So just so everybody knows, if you guys are new here, these are the bones that I'm reading. These are coyote bones. We have a no side, we have a yes side. There's five of them. Is it more than binary reading and counting? Yes, but that's what we're going to go with for our explanation. I need to know if my brother is cheating me, right? Okay, Bert. Bert is his name. Thank you for the share, friend. And my pleasure, Rosie. My pleasure, sweetie. All right, let's take a look at Bert. You've been very compassionate. Um, you know, I feel that your brother is definitely in a position where I would raise an eyebrow, but in asking even the bones and the cards, I did both. 5 out of 5 of the bones said that he is not actively stealing money, because that was my question: is but stealing money. Hi, Matthew. And the cards said that there's some wonkiness here. He's represented by this Four of Cups. That the energy is closed, right? The arms are crossed, and the head is down, and it just feels weird. And then we have this Eight of Cups coming forward in reverse. But I felt the weirdness, and I was like, I wouldn't trust it. And I'm glad that I asked you different ways, because it's not thievery. There's some emotional and intellectual imbalance there, but there isn't theft. Does that make sense? Um, Enchantress, yeah, he can draw a card for you or answer a yes or no question. Jerry, thanks. I just post. Yeah, you can post your question. Absolutely, friend. Thank you, Kayla. Hi, Tony. You knew it. Yeah, yeah. That it feels like perhaps draw your suspicions to somebody else, and it feels like you might already know who that is. And I hope this is clearing something up if you've been torn on it for a while. I feel anxiety in the pit of my gut. That's kind of like, and that's good. Um, Hi, Tony. Tony, were you the one that was asking me about Euperlite? Because I have a bucket of it. And I feel like you asked me about a little piece of Euperlite and wanting it on a pendant, unpolished. Am I wrong? I might be wrong. That is you. I love that. Okay. Um, yeah. So I got some Euperlite. Are you just wanting something wrapped on a ribbon or a chain? Because I can totally do that. I will tell you though, it's not really pretty unwrapped. It has an awesome vibration, which I know is what you're going for it for. Or I can just send it to you raw. I know that you do those too. You wrap and do the things. What happened? Please don't apologize for taking naps. What? Apologize for taking a nap. See, I do have a memory. Okay. Let's see here. Archimedes, what are you doing up there? Working on her nest. Oh, I love that. With the Uperlite, unless you want like wrapped in something done, it's going to cost you more to ship it than it's going to cost you for the stone, unless it's a big stone. With shipping for a piece of Uperlite is probably only going to be like $5. I'll give it to you for like $5 a rock. I feel that for you, Enchantress, we have you represented by the moon, which doesn't surprise me at all. We have your partner being represented by the Page of Wands, and then we have the Hermit coming forward. So the separation that you're talking about definitely makes sense, and don't necessarily think that the separation isn't in your favor, because it is. It's a time for perspective and gaining knowledge and wisdom and growing. It's not going to fix itself quickly. The Knight of Swords is coming forward in reverse surrounding you, which says that things are on pause for a purpose, and that's okay. But your outcome is the Sun. So you have tarot in your name, so I'm sure you know that this is the highest vibrating card in tarot and literally the best outcome that you can have in any situation. And reading all of these together, right, it feels that you're absolutely working on yourself. You're cultivating wisdom, you're growing, and your significant other is doing the same. So hold space. Hold your peace and hold space, because things are going to evolve. It is the best outcome that you can have in tarot. Things are where they are, but have faith in where they're going. Okay, no, don't use this part of your journey to define the destination. I love this song, by the way. Pandora, knocking it out of the park once again. We are gonna be friends. Do we have anybody in the land of TikTok or the land of YouTube that has any additional questions, comments, concerns? May I have a few? Of course you may. Our friend Bitchface over here in YouTube would like a card. Old snoozer. I see you added a task to my task list. So my sun sign, my moon sign, and my Venus sign are all in Aquarius. My rising is Leo. My Mars and Jupiter are Taurus. My Pisces is in Scorpio, and the other four are in Capricorn. So yes, I am an air sign, but I'm very earth. I have an email. Oh, that's awesome. I love the Aquarius Sun Leo Moon thing, because it takes our intellectual mind and allows us to present what we mull on and cultivate within to the world around us. What uses knowledge and wisdom and information and the cultivation of data if we don't pour it out, right? Oh, and you're I love the name. I know. people. Yeah, I see a lot of creative names, a lot of creative screen names too. I love it. Oh, you absolutely did not ruin my read, sweetie. Nope, you're fine. I'm showing 8.9 thousand, friend. Jerry, Jerry, Jerry. Jerry, Jerry, Jerry. I don't know what the fuck you did, Jerry. Pardon my language. I don't know what you did, but we see Judgment, the Seven of Wands, and the Magician coming forward. And with Judgment, we know that the awakening has happened. You heard the call. You went through the period that ascension has taken place. You defended the high ground, whatever that means. You went through some trial. You went through some tribulation. And now you have attained a greater level of balance and understanding and ability to gain personal control and spatial control in the field around you because of the road that you walked. This is a loud acknowledgement from Spirit on a job well done. Let's make it to 20. I would love that. That would be awesome. Thank you so much, friend. I usually like to hit 20 before my first hour is up, and I don't usually stay on a full hour. Sometimes I do. Enchantress, are you new to the channel? Because I actually, this is like my 5th live stream on YouTube. This is an old channel. I fed a lot of energy into it, and then I put it down for the most part when I moved over to TikTok, and now I'm doing both. I'm juggling both at the same time, which just it works, right? Make the same content, put it in both places, go live. Hello, hello. Oh, yeah, I remember you got the Yawn of Horus earlier. Yeah, I knew that you would resonate with that Thoth deck in a different way. When you're ready to read the book, like the Rider White deck has the Pictorial Key to the Tarot, written by Arthur Edward Waite. And then the Thoth deck has the Book of Thoth, which is the same thing, the book. And it's like a book that's an accompanying book, not a book that comes with the deck. Visa invitation letter. Thank you, friend. Yes, we got a yes to you, friend. You got a yes to you. Yeah, I appreciate the follows, guys, and please do go to my profile and click on my little YouTube link in my link tree, which has all of my socials. So follow my Instagram if you go on Instagram, follow my YouTube if you go on YouTube, because you'll find stuff. There's a lot of information about magical practice on my YouTube page. So if you are interested in that, you'll find it there. I'm going to start putting more content up there too. I put it down for a while. My first time clicking on you. Oh, thank you for coming in, friend. I love that. I love people that just like to spread love. It's awesome. I do that sometimes. I just go in people's rooms and tap them up, 5 or 10,000. Because why not, right? Archimedes, what are you doing up there? I think Archimedes is laying her egg. She's a little cutie. How long have you been live? Uh, about 3 minutes less than I'm live on here. So I know that when this hits 60, I'm good. No, she's over in her nest. She has like so she has a padded Chihuahua bed from Walmart that I put on a piece of plywood and made a shelf for her, and then I stapled it to the shelf. So that it's not going to go anywhere, and then I'll just pull it off if she makes a mess up there, which she doesn't really make a mess up there. Pigeons are one of the cleanest birds, bar none, that you can have as a pet if you have them one on one. They get a reputation for being dirty because in the wild they have such large numbers in their flocks until hawks come and pick them off. Which you'll see the pigeon numbers rise in our area, then the hawk numbers rise, the pigeon numbers fall, then the hawk numbers fall, and the pigeon's numbers go back up. It's just a thing. Hi, Shaitan. Um, Do you have any playlists or recommendations for anxiety? I'm having pretty major. I don't have any playlists. Hi, Sunshine. I would direct you to my meditation playlist if I had it done yet. I haven't even started yet. I need to have at least 10 meditations in there by February 5th when we do our first live meditation through our website, right? So the meditation station is going to be open February 5th. We're going to start doing once a week live meditations, which is just a fancy word of saying group hypnotherapy session that we're going to customize to the group in a Zoom session where you guys are going to be able to interact. We're going to be able to have a conversation. We're going to go through the whole group. Sometimes it will be past life regression. Sometimes it will be anxiety or depression or pain or, guided imagery or let's, awaken something within us. Let's tune into some different aspects of our spiritual gifts. Let's search for understanding, whatever we're being called to go into. And it's just going to be a time to spend, an hour together once a week in that capacity. That subscription is going to be $10 a month. We're going to have all of our live sessions recorded. So you're going to have a library of that. It's just the audio, not the video, as well as pre recorded meditations that you can go in and listen to at your leisure. So we'll have meditations to teach you how to meditate. We'll have meditations that are progressive muscle relaxations to help you go into the meditative state, and then actual meditations once you build those muscles to practice, right? Practice talking to yourself. Meditation is a skill, it is a tool. It's as natural as breathing, but nobody knows how to do it right. Everybody's doing it. Everybody's brain is going here, going there. But when we start doing it in a very intentional way, we gain a superpower over our lives. And that superpower is intentional transformation and personal change. Oh, was I? That makes me happy. So, I mean, this is going to be a resource room for you guys to explore that aspect of yourself and build. Thank you, Jerry. And build that muscle within you. So yeah, February 5, which is a Wednesday, we're going to do our first meditation. We'll have some stuff ready to go in there. You can sign up anytime. I do think I have it live and ready to go. I'll go look after this. If not, I'm going to make it live tonight. Of course you can, Sunshine. I got my cards here. I am going to jump off in a few minutes, but I'll be here for a few more minutes. My attention. Also, that is the members portal on the website, so which is the first link on my link tree. Mystic Mountain. Hi, Robin. Okay. Sunshine, did you have a specific question in mind, friend? Am I being catfished by an ex? Yup. I pulled 3 cards for you, friend. So we have the 3 of Pentacles. I feel like my camera is foggy. 3 of Pentacles, the Lovers, and the inverted 4 of Wands. So because of that, I do feel that that is absolutely a yes, because that inverted 401 says that there's some deception present, right? It is like, I have this feeling of love, or this fixation, or this connection, the lovers, right? The Three of Pentacles says yes, it is that person, but it's not being done in, like, to be cruel. Oh yeah, it's a yes, Rosie. Um, well, I get the money grant that I applied for. I don't do legals, but I'll ask about finance flow for you. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. What? Yes. Yep. We got a yes for you, friend. Uh, oh, perfect. Thank you for looking. I forget I can ask you to do stuff like that, and you'll go, sure. So it is live on the site. It is absolutely live on the site. Don't apologize for leaning into your intuition. Actually, Rosie, I don't know if you know, but Heather has her intuition class on the schedule. That's also on the website. If it fits into your calendar, go check it out for sure. Who won the intuition class for last month's drawing? Tula. Tula did. Yeah, I if that's something that you're trying to do, she has a knack. I mean, we both kind of do, but I don't like to pat my own self on the back. So I'll say she has a knack for helping people foster their intuitive gifts and really bring them out into the forefront. Hi, Rochelle. We got a yes for you, friend. Yeah, I'm doing free questions. You just got to be a follower. Free card pulls or bone throws for followers. Look who showed up. What? Oh, Jerry. Yeah, she was giving you shit earlier when you weren't here because she was napping, Rochelle. She was napping. Does Tucson, Arizona people have opposition from? I would I would guard myself for sure. Guard myself. Yep. Yeah, there's opposition there. Slacker, she says. I truthfully, Rochelle, I gave almost no warning to anybody before I was coming live. I was just like, I'm going live now. I'm doing it. Slacker. Yeah, she was spending time with Spirit. That's okay. She was having her time in Theta for the afternoon so that Spirit could communicate with her and help her heal and grow as an individual. Thoroughly encouraged. I was not supposed to go live until 6. It's the truth. Yeah. Yep. It is definitely that kind of vibe. And I don't usually tell that to people because usually when you see a reader tell that to somebody, it's followed by, oh, but if you give me $1,000, I'll take care of it for you. I'm not that guy. I'm not. Could I be? For sure. Am I going to be? No, I don't charge for magical practice. I think that's garbage. Um, Readings and energetic healing to a degree. But some of the stuff that I see just is baffling to me, and I feel that it would be much more effective for an individual to learn how to practice protection for themselves and to ward themselves and guard themselves and to empty their bank account for somebody else to do it for them. Hi, Sarah. It is fun giving her shit. I agree. I wholeheartedly agree. Um, well, yeah, and like it's just a thing, right? It's the way that it's a traditional thing. It's not like a morality thing where I'm going to say a person else is somebody else is right or wrong or is not effective. People have been charging for magical practice for thousands of years. It just isn't for me. Um, at least not at this point in my path. Uh, too many people are being exploited through that practice that I don't even take part in it. I come on, I deliver messages. If people want to get a hold of me privately, y'all know how. You follow the links in my link tree, it's very easy. Everclear, you get 3 free minutes if you're a new client. By the way, you can do text or phone call, 3 free minutes. Everclear Psychics. That link is in my link tree. But otherwise, I mean, I come on here to give back to you guys, which is why I'm very, very happy to be on this diamond fast and just say no to those gifts, because it truly is my give back to you guys, the community that Spirit has brought me here to serve, right? Yes, Sarah, 4 out of 5 of our bones said yes. You need to do some protection work this evening. I've been doing so much protection work, but it's been so good. I've spent hours and hours and hours and hours in my temple over the last couple of weeks, and it has been such a blessing to be able to do that um, I'm elated. Like the flow into the home has been beautiful. The walls have been up. Um, there is tangible thriving that has occurred, and it's measurable. That is directly in alignment with leaning into the spiritual practice. You're being a smart aleck. um, I live in town. They keep paranoid and illusion. Let's see here, Gina. I'm sorry to hear that, Gina. Soonish. I wouldn't say super soon. I would say soonish, friend. Um, Thank you, Rosie. People bring food goods to my grandma because she wouldn't take payment, right? That's the way it's supposed to be. I've had people pay me trays of cookies. Literally a year and a half ago, I went and helped somebody with a large working, and she paid me with a tray of cookies. I loved it. I loved it so much. It was St. Patrick's Day, and they were so good. They were cooked with love. They were cooked with so much love. Phoenix. I'm gonna jump off of here. If you guys want to keep talking to me, because I'm gonna disconnect on YouTube, I'm gonna stay or on TikTok. I'm gonna stay live on YouTube for another 30 minutes. So go to my profile, hit the YouTube link in my tree if you want to keep on chatting. We're gonna chat over here for about a half an hour. Have a good night, everybody. Won't you Okay. Perfect. So here's our post reading magic chats. I think that I owe our YouTube following at least that much, right? Like you have your party, you do your readings, and then you have your after party. Let's talk about it. Let's finish our conversation, right? And we were starting to talk about protection magic, which is beautiful. Right. Hello, Rosie. So, I mean, when we talk up, so we have a YouTube after party. Um, After we do readings, we go live for an hour, and we do and then we talk, right? We chat, which is just good. So, but before we go any farther, I'm gonna go heat up my coffee cup, and I will be right back. Y'all talk amongst yourselves. I love snacks and juice. Me too. All right. Be right back with hot coffee. Come on, Zoe. All right, y'all. We're back. What had happened? Oh, Rosie, you've always been part of the Cool Kids Club. Don't let that appendix tell you anything otherwise. Either you're a cool kid or you're not, right? Oh, that was so much needed. So, as far as like protection rights, there are a lot of ways to protect ourselves, right? Magically, energetically. I wish Rising Phoenix would have come over because this would be beneficial for her, I think. Where'd she go? Hold on. I'm going to shoot her a message. I'm going to jump onto the talk and send her a message. The talk. Wait, let me get. Okay, you get her. Because, like, these are good chats. I like to have these chats in more private groups, right? This is what this channel is all about, is the practice of magic and our spiritual craft. TikTok is much more about the reading and the cards and that, the intuitive development. This is the craft work that we talk about here. Don't you know? Do. Rochelle, why in the world are you sticking your tongue out at people? She's still at work. Boo. I also love emoji. So, well, at any rate, right, we have a lot of different ways that we can protect, guard, shield, and ward ourselves. And everybody kind of develops their own practice based on what fits and resonates with who they are as a magical being or a spiritual being. Some people will use water, some people use sound, some people will use fire and air, aka smoke, right? Um, it's really dependent on how you want to do this, but whether you're under active magical attack or not, having a practice in play to say this is what I'm going to do to cleanse my energetic self, just like taking a shower every day or every other day, is important. Don't cry, Jerry. We love you. What? Oh, I see. Um, it's a beautiful thing to discover who we are magically and discovering how we cleanse ourselves and what fits with us when. is a very, very important part of that path, right? So part of my routine things are just like a quick energetic cleanse when I'm in the shower, routine prayers, right? And I'll use sound when I'm in the shower. I do intonations. You can find a couple of different videos in this channel of some intonations like the IAO. I used to do the middle pillar ritual in the shower a lot just because sound amplifies when it's in confined spaces, right? So a shower cell or shower, well, cell, whatever, a shower containment unit is going to take that sound and amplify it, but also energy amplifies with water too. Um, I actually don't use smudge or sage or Palo Santo and that stuff all that often, maybe once or twice a week. But every day I'm doing something with sound. Some people smudge themselves every day. So definitely develop a practice for yourself. And as you allow yourself to lean into that practice more and more, let it grow, right? Incorporate different things, try different things, pick things up here and there, and most importantly, feel comfortable asking trusted resources that might be able to give you some good pointers or guidance on how you can add to that practice that you're building, or amplify something in specific situations, right? I feel like this is happening in this situation. How can I navigate through this, right? Um, Generally, some of the best information that you're ever going to learn is going to be learned in um, situationally necessary environments, right? Somebody's throwing something at me, or this is happening at work, or this is happening in my relationship. Oh, well, maybe you should consider doing something like this, or this, right? Situations teach us and grow us and develop us, positive and negative. So look at them all as being positive, right? Comfortable and uncomfortable, not positive and negative. They're all positive. Does that make sense? Well, Rochelle, I am not repeating all of that. The beautiful thing about YouTube is all of these are live and automatically posted, right? So um, there's a folder somewhere on the channel now. I don't know. I haven't looked that. All of these lives are being tossed into this folder, and YouTube is just keeping them for us. So that's lovely. This chunk of the YouTube started at about an hour. So Rosie, if you do talk to Sarah shortly, you can totally tell her, hey, go check out this live stream. For the last 15 minutes, we're talking about some different concepts of protection, right? And that's generally 95% of what I do is I will discuss concepts with you guys and say, try them out and figure out what works for you, because there isn't really a right or a wrong. There is more or less effective in some situations, but usually right and wrong is depends upon who you are. Personal preference. That would be a really good start, Rochelle. Just building in that candle work. Candle work can be a really effective cornerstone in a lot of young witches' practices. It brings you to your altar every day. It brings you in front of a flame every day. Flame in itself is very healing. This is Shaky Graves, Jerry. Shaky Graves. This is on my Pandora playlist. 6 gold stars. Would you like me to send you the link? Do you listen to Pandora? I know you're a Spotify person, but I don't know why there's a 1 minute lag on comments. Apple Music. Blech. Okay, guys. I'm going to jump down here, go have a snack, go let my pig outside. I can hear her clip-clopping around in the kitchen, so it must be potty time. I'll see you guys later. I'll be live on Mystic Mountain soon, crafting something. I might pop on here, I might not. We'll see. Bye.